Hey, so it's late tonight, but I wanted to make this quick video to explain how important it is to automate your short-term rental. A lot of people know that it's important to automate, and there's certain tasks that are important to make sure that that happens, but I want to go over the most important things that you automate in your short-term rental. Number one, I think most people are familiar with is an automatic lock or an electronic lock. And I have a preference. I've tried lots of these, so you're going to save a lot of time by just bypassing this and going right to the one that works the best. And that is the Yale Assure electric lock. It's the best because it uses August technology, but that it doesn't have like the August interface on it, which in my opinion is kind of more delicate and just kind of difficult to use and difficult to install and different things like that, or whatever. Yeah, we love the Yale Assure electronic lock. It uses August technology, which integrates with AirBNB and a few other different platforms seamlessly, and sends them automatic codes for the person that is checking in, and then those codes are erased when they check out. So that's fantastic. Must get one of those. There's a link in the description for a Yale Assure lock. If you don't know where to pick that up, we get ours from Amazon and it ships like within 2 days and we have it ready to go and we're good to go. Cool. The next thing that we automate, and I highly suggest doing, is the thermostat. And it's not more of an automation as it is that you have control over it, because when you're dealing with a short-term rental, you have to control two things: your bookings and then also your expenditures. So you're controlling your expenditures through, making sure that things aren't damaged and cleanings and all that kind of stuff. But also you can have people that just are inconsiderate and crank up the heat or crank up the air conditioning and then leave it that way. And then if you don't have a cleaner in there for the next day or whatever, for whatever reason, it could be running like that for a whole day and just jack up your electric bill or your gas bill. So we always put a Nest thermostat in our rental units as well, our short-term rentals, because then you can control what the temperature is at. You can even set it, and we've done this to where it's just set at a temperature where it starts to heat and a temperature where it starts to cool, and there's just a pretty good variance. That way we just lock it, and if someone is really complaining about it, then they can let us know, and we always tell them that in the description, that they can let us know and we can adjust it to whatever it is that they're needing to, but then it creates a conversation, because if they're like, well, we want it 62 degrees in here, we can be like, why do you need it that low? Like, we're not trying to make it, snow in the unit. But anyway, yeah, it's wonderful. We love having the Nest thermostat. Again, our preference is the Nest. You have just a lot of ability to control it and lock it and all kinds of different things. So anyway, that's also in the description below. The next thing is that you're going to want to have a cleaning closet, and you're going to want that to be a coated door handle. So we get a very durable but inexpensive one, so that you're not paying $250 for your closet door coated handle. So that one is in the description below, but you wanted to have a coated handle for your cleaning closet. That way it can stay locked, and you can just give the code out to whoever's cleaning it and all that kind of stuff. But you're gonna want a cleaning closet, and that will just be for the cleaners, and you can just put stuff in there that you only want cleaners to have access to. But that's what we do. We designate a cleaning closet, and we put cleaning materials in there, and we put things that only cleaners are going to have access to on there. So yeah, it's awesome. The next thing that I highly suggest is for you to have everything set up in your short-term rentals in a list on your Amazon page, because here's the thing. Maybe this is your first short-term rental, which is fine. That's manageable. But if you start to scale things up like we have, you're gonna want to have the same exact sheets on every single bed. You're gonna want to have the same exact coasters in every single unit. I mean, it sounds a little monotonous, and we decorate a little bit differently, like the decorations on the wall, and we decorate, you know, the rooms a little bit differently. But for the most part, everything is very uniform and it's the same. And that way, when we have to replace sheets, we know exactly what sheets that they are. They're these sheets, they're these color. We don't have to guess. They're in every single one of our units. It doesn't change. The towels, we know exactly what towels we need to replace. We don't have to go searching for them or anything like this. They're just the ones that we always use because they're in our list. So we've created a list. If you want to use that list to compile for your Amazon cart, you can too, but I would highly suggest making that list. You can just duplicate our list, which is fine. But that way, like, it automates everything. Like, you can even just tell someone, you can send them the link to your list and just be like, look, just get the towel off of that and order it and send it to the address. And that's all you need to do, because they don't have to go searching for the brand or the type or the color. Just right there. The towel, where's the towels? There they are. And that's the one that you have to purchase. So that is huge when it comes to automating your short-term rental. The next thing that I would highly suggest for automating your short-term rental is getting a platform organizer. And we use IGMS. There's a link to that as well. And it just keeps everything concise. If you have multiple units, you need to get, a platform manager. It keeps all the calendars organized. It helps with automatic messaging. It just keeps everything organized so you don't lose things through the cracks. It also communicates to your cleaning staff. Just one more hands-on approach there. And yep. It's fantastico. But yeah, those are the main things I would suggest having to automate your short-term rental. Trying to think if there's anything else, but I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night and God bless.